Hello, I'm Mariana. If you're new here, if you're not, welcome back to my channel. Today we're getting into this really beautiful fall looking pumpkin November fall eyeshadow look. I would say that this is like a smoky eye, smoky liner situation, and this color combination I am obsessed with. This is literally just a two-shade eyeshadow look. It looks kind of complicated, but it is super easy to do, so we're going to go ahead and get into it. So the first thing that I did was kind of prime my eyelids with some concealer, and the eyeshadow palette that we're going in with is the Beaute Floral Vintage palette. I got this palette in my BoxyCharm box a while ago, and I have noticed that all of the things that I've gotten from my BoxyCharm box is like discontinued and all of that fun stuff. So I will be linking this down below. I think you can grab it from walmart.com. But if you don't have this palette and you have a palette with similar shades, then definitely go for it. It doesn't matter which palette you use, and you can also use a different color combination as well. So the first shade that I'm going in with is like a really nice berry shade. Also want to mention that these kind of shades do tend to look different on different skin tones. So this might look a little bit more vibrant on me if I have a lighter skin tone than you do, but that can be fixed with prepping and priming your eyes properly. So I'm going in with 2 layers of this to make sure it's nice and deep and to get it to the tone and consistency that I want. And I basically just put it on the outer corner in the first place, and then I winged it out just a little bit after cleaning out my brush because I don't want the wing to be as harsh as the outer corner of the eye. I want it to kind of dissipate and blend out into a nice faded wing. And then I also kind of took that into my crease as well. Then I went in with this yellowish shade. This is like a mustard. It's like a really warm toned rich yellow. I went ahead and put that on the crease, kind of in the area or above the area where I put that faded berry shade on my crease, just to kind of create like a nice transition and gradient going from dark to light up toward the brow bone. And then I took that same shade, and this is exactly what I'm going to be using in my crease as well. So I kind of just put this in this area to marry it together and also just kind of lighten up the gradient going up so it's not too harsh or unblended. So I took the exact same shade and I'm placing it on the inner 2/3 of my lid. So this is like a one version of a smoky eye, and this is just like a really easy 2-shade eyeshadow look that's like a go-to technique or go-to kind of placement for me. So I'm literally just packing on the yellow onto the inner 2/3 and I'm building it up to make it as vibrant as I want. If you don't want it to be like too colorful or too like popping on your eyes, then you can definitely go in with 1 layer of this yellow. But if you like that really beautiful, colorful, interesting eyeshadow, then you can build the color up as much as you want. So I'm just kind of blending out the crease area. We're not going for like a really harsh cut crease kind of thing. We're going for like a blended crease and blending it into that berry shade as well. And then I went ahead and tight lined my eye. This is like still kind of hard for me to do, and just to get the angles right and then also kind of like stay in frame. So that is what I was struggling with. But this is going to add another little detail to the eyeshadow look and make your lashes look nice and fuller, and also just kind of deepen up your lash line and darken it up to make it look a little bit more smoky. I also added just like the smallest amount of pencil liner onto my outer 2/3 of the eye, and I'm using a little pencil brush to kind of blend out the edges and wing it out as well. I like to kind of use brushes to smoke out, like cleaner brushes to smoke out whatever I put on, whether it's eyeshadow or eyeliner, because it creates like a blended out, faded out version of whatever it is that I'm putting on. If I did use that same pencil liner to create that wing, then it would be harsher. The wing would get a little bit longer than I wanted it to. So I like to kind of just use clean brushes to blend out things that I want to kind of like blend out, fade out, and taper out. I then went ahead with that same berry shade and I just placed that right on top of the blended out eyeliner to deepen it up and make it like a nice berry faded wing. And the part that you have to pay attention most to is just the top of it, the eyeliner, or like quote unquote eyeliner. because this bottom part you can just clean up with some concealer and it'll just sharpen up that wing really easily. So this is the final look. I went ahead and blended out the concealer that I used to sharpen up the eyeshadow wing, and then I went ahead and added some lashes and a lower lash line. So for the lower lash line, I basically just mimicked what I did on the top. I kind of just took that berry shade and put it along the lower lash line, added some liner in my waterline, and then added some mascara. I will be linking these lashes down below. They're super cute. I also put them underneath my lash line so you can't really see the lash band from the top of my lid. And this is kind of just a little before and after of the transformation. I love a faded winged eyeshadow look because I feel like it really uplifts your eyes and it makes your eye color pop as well. So if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe before you leave. If you have any other video suggestions you'd like to see from me, please let me know. And don't forget to like this video as well, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!